Welcome, my name is Wendy Buskop, and I'm standing in the Buskop Law Group's lobby of Houston, Texas. We are a law firm that exclusively does patents and trademarks. One of the questions that I'm often asked is, how much does it cost to file a patent? Well, it's a little bit misleading because you don't file a patent right away, you file a patent application. They come in two different sizes. The little size, which is a provisional application, and it stays on file at the government for about 12 months, really 11 months and 29 days. And a utility patent, which is the big one, which goes to the examiner for examination and ultimate issuance. So there are two sizes and two different prices. The little one runs somewhere between $5,000 and $9,000. And many times we can quote an exact price for a patent. Most patent lawyers can as well. The big one can run anywhere between $8,000 and $15,000 to get on file, but that's not the end of the story. A patent is filed for, the examiner looks at it, he rejects it, they reject pretty much everything, and you have to file a written response. What does a written response cost? It depends what the government says. Anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000, and if you want to go to Washington and talk to the character in person, which may be a good idea, it might be a good idea to explain your invention to that examiner because maybe he didn't quite understand it the way it was written. When you go, that's another few $1,000s. But the good news is, you go talk to the guy, you have a really good chance there won't be any more costs except the notice of allowance, fee, cost, and the final issuance of the patent, meaning the examiner won't reject you anymore and you don't have more lawyer fees dealing with his rejections. So how much does a patent cost from start to finish? If you start with a provisional patent first, and then you change it to a utility case, and you go and you interview the case in Washington, plan to budget $30,000. If you just manage to do everything by paper, you start with a small utility case, and you don't have to go to Washington, it might only run you $20,000. So those are the costs for doing US patents.